I oh my God. I'm still sick. This is out of control. Out of control. My girl was like, you should get a Z pack. I was like, what the fuck is that? I saw it. I was like, oh, that's that fucking pyramid steroid thing. And by pyramid, I just mean like it's like 6 pills one day, then 5 pills the next, and 4 through. Yeah, I should have got that, but I didn't. So now I'm just like naturally fucking trying to like just whatever naturally even means anymore. Fucking sick, dude. Also, dude, I don't. Oh, by the way, this is a. Oh shit, let me get rid of Jem's thing because it's a solo episode. Hold on, how do I? Right there. Jem's not here today. I don't know how to record an episode just on Audacity still. Like I tried doing it before doing this, and it was in mono or no, it was in it was when I was recording in Audacity. There was wavelengths on the top bar, no wavelengths on the bottom, and then when I tried listening in my headphones, it was just in my left ear. So that's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something, and I didn't like it, and it's not supposed to be that way. The other thing is, thank God I didn't figure that out, because if I did, I would have been fucked, because I forgot, oh shit, that's right, I always have a YouTube version, which is this video version that I do with OBS, so I would have been fucked. I would have been like, oh my God, now I gotta fucking render a video, and now it's not gonna have the wavelengths, whatever, no one's gonna, who cares, like, if people care about that, I would have felt bad, but speaking of wavelengths, what the fuck just happened with Jem's wavelengths? Hold on. Oh my God. What are we doing here? Hold on. They're all for anyone listening audio version. I'm sorry. All right, my waves. Desktop waves. There we go. All right, I'm gonna. Man. No, just fuck it. That's what it is. I don't know what to tell you. That's what it looks like. How you guys been? It's been a few weeks into the New Year's. I definitely wanted to do some New Year, New Me stuff, but I decided to get sick as a fucking dog. I stopped doing the things I hate podcasts. Just because I said it on the last episode of the podcast. It felt, let me record about the things I fucking despise. It's like, that's going to come out naturally. I don't really, I don't got to relive it. It's like, fuck, icky. It was icky. We got a comment, a previous episode that I do want to bring up to Jem because it's an arguable episode, especially, but I know I'm going to forget when I finally do an episode with him. But Pink Floyd did a comment on a recent arguable episode. I thought that was really nice. Thought that was cool. But yeah, like always, I feel like such dog shit right now. Like, and it's not even like a sick dog shit. Like, I just feel funny, I think it's because I'm getting no oxygen. I can't breathe. I keep trying to breathe, and it's not happening. I'm like taking air in, but it's not actually getting to my bloodstream. Does that make any sense? It really fucking hurts. So it'd be really nice if that stopped. Shortness of breath. I've shortness of breath. All right, but with every solo episode I do, it will be mostly about sports and the analytics of the show because I don't have anything else to talk to you about. Nothing else happens to me in real life. I wake up, I do my thing, I play board games and shit with my girl. We'll watch an episode of Seinfeld. We'll go to bed. That's basically my fucking. By the way, sounds amazing. I can't wait again to do that later tonight. I can't wait to play like a fucking new board game we have, or play Mario Kart, watch Seinfeld a couple times, have sex maybe, and I love that. It always brings me back to the Louis C.K. joke where it's like, you have sex with one woman for the rest of your life. You're gonna have sex with no women but do that and then go to sleep. It's fucking great. What a life. Oh my God. I do want. Oh, you really want to do this for the rest of your life? Yes, that sounds amazing. Every now and then we'll go out with friends, and some of them have younger friends than us. Like they're in their mid to maybe starting their late 20s, right? And they can stay out to whatever. And I'm just like, I didn't want to do that at your age. I certainly don't want to do that now. And I will, though. I'm game. It's like, you give me enough alcohol and pizza. Like, yeah, I'll stay up 3 straight nights. Fine. But if you're asking me what would I rather do, I'd be like, I'd rather be home. I want to be in bed. What are you, fucking high? I was up all day. Why would I want to still stay up? I'm borderline suicidal. Do you think I want to be awake? You're fucking nuts. All right. So let's do the analytics let's do Dullard. Last 30. We'll go through all. I guess I'll do all things I hate one time just because. Actually, I'll do that first just because I'm like done with the show. Or maybe it's a pause. Maybe I'll come back to it. You know, maybe my girlfriend and I will break up, and then I'll be like, I do hate things still, and I want to record it and let people know. And by people, I mean the 4 to 5 listeners who listen to each episode. Oh, shit. Yeah, the episode, all right, it's going to upload. I don't even know how to do it. Oh, my stomach hurts, dude. Oh, God. My girlfriend, she made this buffalo chicken dip, and she's amazing at making it. This wasn't her best one, though, and she admits that it wasn't. But, oh, my God. It's how many days old? It's, today. 1, 2. Fuck. When did she make that? Why did she make that? What's it say? Oof. It's like 5 days old. Oh, and I heated it up too much in the microwave, so the blue cheese was all melting and oily, and I just had so much in my stomach. I'm gonna Ralph, hands down. All right, so I'm looking at the analytics of things I hate. It doesn't have any fucking, it really doesn't have any analytics. It is just straight nothing. So almost no one you listen to. If I go to episodes, the playbacks, very minimal. Do that 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, so just 3 to 4 listeners. So that's done. Let's go to Arguable. Let's go to the Partnership podcast. We're going to go to analytics. And it's crazy how little this show gets, but it still doesn't amaze me when people get like tens of millions of views every time they stream. It's like, yeah, no, I get it. They have better shit. It's like, yeah, but doesn't that blow your mind? How it's like, no, it doesn't. There's 8+ billion people in the world. Their shit people like way more. I get it. I totally get it. All right. So in the last 30 days for Arguable, we got a couple age ranges. The highest is almost 60% from 35 to 44. And then roughly 33%, 28 to 34. And then a small little slither of 18 to 22, ladies. So we got a good showing of, it's mainly 28 to 44, which it usually is. 83% male. But this is new. 8% female. 8% not specified. I like that. Don't let them know your next move. Oh, God, my throat. And then, whoa, Spotify's taking like a big hit. Usually Spotify would be like the number one source. And what the fuck? 3% podcast attic? See, Jem? That's why you get on those platforms. Pandora come in 23%. And then the biggest browser, it's the web browser, 26%. What the fuck? That's crazy. But Pandora is more than Spotify. More people are listening on Pandora in the past 30 days. That's what's up. We're coming back, baby. I still have my Pandora account. Don't use it anymore, but I still have it. And you know what? I should go back just to hear some shit that I haven't heard in a while. Because Spotify never gives me new shit sometimes. Never sometimes. That's a... Now that was apps. Devices, mainly Androids. Android, huh? So is that like the phone, or could you have like an Android run like operating system on your smart TV? You know what I mean? Like 56% Android. That's crazy. 23% iPhone. Then you got some Mac in there, iPad, Windows, others. Now, United States beating out everything. Then Canada. Then I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. I'll be back. How do I pause this? All right, I'm back. United States beating out everything. And then just little drabs. It's 87% fucking United States. But what is this geographic location for spot? Yeah, just Luxembourg. Luxembourg, right? Isn't that Germany? It's a country? Get the fuck out of here. No way is that a country. Where on the map is that a country? Between Belgium and Germany. That's its own country. Own province, like its own everything. Looks beautiful. This one photo of Luxembourg, which might be all the houses in all of Luxembourg, looks beautiful. You know what? You know what's crazy? Like, I see a photo like this, and you kind of go like, "Oh, well, that's not what it looks like all the time." It's like true, but like you see a really great, beautiful photo in New York City. It's like, well, that's because all the lights are on. It's dark and everything. It's like this isn't because of the lights. That's just because the weather. You know, like yeah, it's gonna be bad weather everywhere, but it's not gonna fucking be like rusty. I don't know. I don't know what I'm even saying. But all right, Luxembourg. All right, huh? We got a listener for, again, of course, it could be VPNs. And when I say again, I've mentioned this before. But Luxembourg, that's pretty cool. Oh, shit, that's right. This is arguable. And then the last 90 days, let's see. How the fuck did we get a 0 to 17 age person in there? These episodes are explicit. You guys are lying. You guys are lying on your resume. All right, and then we have platforms, devices. It's vaguely the same stuff. Spotify's number one in the last 90 days, but barely beating Pandora. That's pretty cool. All right. It's an overview. Let's see. Last 30 days, 0 new followers. That makes sense. Last 90 days, though, 0 new followers. All right. That's cool. All right. Let's go to Dullard. Let's look at my podcast. That's also basically just me and Jem the whole time. Analytics. Dude, I have a fucking headache from my sinuses are so backed up. Oh, man, it hurts. Oh. All right, let's see. I'm so fatigued, too. Any new followers last 30 days? No. But 90 days, also no new followers. All right. No one knew one. All right, this is... Holy shit. This is crazy. So for the last 30 days, the gender of our audience, male, 100%. Just early Slipknot, sausage fest, 100% cock. Holy cow. Main age range, 35 to 44, and then there's 28 to 34, which is next. Got a 45 to 59-year-old. Guy must be divorced. Sorry, dude. And then 18 to 22. Also, sorry, dude. Sorry to disappoint you. But a little more diversity in the country of origin. Less than 75% in America. We got some United Kingdom, some India. I love the fact that we might have actually Indian listeners. I love the fact that they're like, yeah, we're getting tired of these call centers also. We're going to listen to this shitty show. But for Spotify, it's great. I love the Spotify demographic, the geographic location. United States, the UK, New Zealand. New Zealand. All right. Whatever. Spotify for... Wait a minute. It says the platforms most listened to is Spotify for creators. But only I have the Spotify for creators. How's that possible? I don't listen to the show on Spotify for creators. Does Jem have? But he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't fucking sign into this if his life depended on it. But he doesn't even he doesn't remember the login info. 33% for the past 30 days is Spotify for creators. But how is that? Can I click it? Export to see. Spotify for creators is this. It's what I'm on right now. Creators.spotify.com. I never listen. Every now and then I'll listen to like a playback for a quick second, but very rare. Huh. Unless, is there another way to listen to? Because I know before it was Spotify for creators, and this is way past 30 days. It was Anchor. You know, that's what it like that. That's what it was before Spotify. It was Anchor powered by Spotify. Um, and you could actually go on our Anchor profile and listen to a show. That could have been a platform that you could have used. I don't know if the same thing is now for Spotify for creators. That's odd. And then Spotify's number 2. Pandora's like not even. Oh, it's not even close. Gee, web browser. Oh no, web browser's number 2. Huh. That's weird. Device. Well, how about this? Devices. The web. That would correlate to the Spotify for creators. Huh. It's weird. I wonder if Jem has the sign, but I know he wouldn't do that. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say I know, but still, it seems a little weird. Always sad though that most of the top episodes are. Wait a minute. Okay, no, are old as hell episodes, just really, really old episodes. You know, it's funny. I was watching some flat Earth videos earlier today on YouTube, and they're really boring. Like, they're boring from everyone's point of view. The people that are like anti, the people that are pro, even the people in the middle. It's just like, it's fucking boring because it's like, dude, all it is the Earth is flat. No, it's not. I don't believe you. All right, well, I don't believe you. That's really it. That's it. And it's like, all right, that's cool for like 15 seconds, and then you move on. What else? Like, there's nothing else to talk about. So to have hours and tens of hours and hundreds of hours of fucking talking about this and audio, it's like not in a million years. It's boring as hell. I will say though, I would love to have Dave back on an episode of Flatter. When I had different guests besides Jem on earlier in the show, by far one of my favorite people to talk. Like he was just so. I think it was the fact that he had like Mets season tickets. I think that was what got me. I was like, well, you had fucking Mets. What, the Citi Field, Chase Stadium? What was it? What section? Huh? Were you behind the home team dugout? Where were you? Fuck, I'm sick as fuck. Actually, let me look at past episodes. That's actually cool. I can actually see some past guest analytics. I will say I'm always biased with this. I never want to say anything mean about someone who was nice enough. You know what I mean? I saw a reel the other day. It's like, if you ever go into someone's home and you notice that there's dust, leave. And the guy's basically like, because you're an asshole. And the fact that this person invited you into your house and that's the first thing you see, it's basically like, yeah, fuck you. It's like, ah, shit, you know what? Gotta admit, that was a twist I didn't see coming. He's right. What a fucking asshole I am. So, I don't want to shit on someone who was nice enough to come on the show, but if I do see, all right, Flat Earth Davis won. Oh, the OnlyFans model. She was funny. She didn't like the fact that I was making fun of her, the fact that she was abducted. But to be fair, I thought it was a pretty good joke. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's right. The TMP episodes are on here. Oh, the astrology episode, Santos. He was okay. He was really, so I think he was also in the Flat Earth, but I forget if that was the reason we had him on, but he was into a lot of other shit. And I kind of want to get him back. He was talking about like pills to help with headaches and like distilled water, or Flat Earth Dave, I think, was doing that too. And that's another thing with the Flat Earth. It's like, dude, just say you don't trust like the big government. Like that's all you gotta say. That's fine. Most people would be like, yeah, you're right. I don't trust them either. You know what? Maybe the Earth is flat. All right, let's move on as a nation. Sigma Male Taliban. What the fuck episode was that? TNP. Featuring. What did we have on for this one? Oh, Brandon. Oh man. I miss talking to Brandon. I miss talking to Dindro too, but goddamn, his microphone was fucking asshole. Ronnie Moore, it was good talking to him. It just was a little weird, the fact that he was probably 10 days away from death. He was old in that episode, but he was awesome. Chiropractic, man. I don't want to do TMP because we might. Oh, Xavier, DMX's son. That was cool. Adindro. Flat Earth Dave again. See, top episodes. Then a lot of TNP. Conservative Chicken. Conservative Eric. Who? What the fuck? Conservative. Who is that? Videos. Probably on YouTube, right? Oh, I don't even know. Wow. That's a fine. Details. That's me. Oh, yeah, no, he had a YouTube channel. Yeah, there it is. I wonder if it's still up. Let's see. How do I go to this? Oh, yeah, it's still up there. Videos. Oh, but he's only, 2 videos and 3. Oh my God, very little. Jeez, what the fuck? All right, well, that's, all right. That ends that. I mean, could I do more investigation? Yeah. Do I? Nope. Don't. Just tired. Way tired. My level of care on things has changed from when was it? Oh, hold on. I gotta find out when this episode was. Why can't I right click and open in a new tab? Why? Well, oh my. You click one thing and you go 6 different fucking, like, you can never take one step online. You can't, an app, Safari, you're like, you try to do one thing, it takes you to 7 steps, and now you're on it's like, why am I subscribed to something all of a sudden? I didn't want, fucking remind. Alright, good. I can hover on it. May 2022, that's almost 4 years ago. I mean, it's not that long. Yeah, but yeah, maybe I would have. Oh, okay. I can just hover. That's great. Well, why? Yeah, most of the top ranking episodes are the TMP episodes. Which maybe we should have stuck to that name. Blue Atheist, Nathan G. Alexandra. Vaguely remember that. That is basically 4 years ago. Damn. Well, oh wow, episode 29 is the first time Jem came back. That means if I was doing once a week and I did 28 episodes, right? I mean, in theory, that's like, even though it's not, but that's like roughly 4. It's like 3.5, 3 months, 3 weeks kind of thing. Because there's 4.3. Remember that, people. There's 4.34 weeks in a month, except for February. How do I know this? Well, it's very simple. Actually, how do I know this? 365 is it 365 divided by 7? And then divide that by 12? Yeah. 4.345. Yeah, so 4.34 roughly. Or 4.35 weeks in a month. I thought there was 4 weeks to a month. Well, how does that make sense? That's 28 days. Almost every month is more than 28 days. Even February is sometimes more than 28 days. Makes no sense. Why did people say 4 weeks? I don't get it. All right. TMP. Made to Express. I remember that YouTuber. Why did I have him on? Didn't he? I think he had like some stuff about like cartoons or Disney or something. Made to Express. I was watching some weird shit that 4 years ago. Yeah. Honestly, though, I'm gonna look back at what I'm watching now, and it's just gonna be catastrophic. Let's see. Let's go to popular. He did something about South Park 4 years ago too. So I don't know if that was the Courage Cowardly Dog. Yeah, this SpongeBob, South Park again, Courage, South Park again. I mean, yeah, this guy was fucking in my wheel. Like this is basically the only 3 things I watch. Basically, all right. Not really, but you know what I mean. Let's see, Jem again, Brandon. Dude, those were some of the best episodes. Jem and Brandon, and even Adindra. I don't care what Jem says. Having Adindra on is fucking great. I could be biased though, because he would just side with me half the time, and then also call me retarded the other half. Andrew Rappaport. Atheism is a religion. Andrew Rappaport. I don't know. I forget which one that was. Carton Arcs. Jem was very happy when we got him on. Young Mustard. I think that was a sports one. All right, yeah. Yeah, all right. all right, just looking up, taking a trip down memory lane. It's nice to do that every now and then. It is sad to like live with regret. It's a scary thing. I hope to never do that. I don't have, I really don't have any regret. It's more so like future stuff I deal with. Like, it's like, man, I really should invest. Like, it's not, oh, I should have invested my money 10 years ago. It's more like, I really should get around to investing my money into things. It's like, well, you could have invested 10 years ago. It's like, yeah, but the past is the past. I can't do anything now, but I could do it now, but I choose not to. So that's really where I'm at, where it's just, I don't fucking invest any time into my future. I really got to stop being a lazy piece of shit. That would be good. What else is going on? Oh, the Knicks are on by the time this episode comes out, they still might be on their biggest losing streak of the season, but they have been on a losing streak. And it's just annoying, because first off, what's crazy is like the Celtics are really good now. The Pistons are really, really good. The Raptors, though, not scared about. The Sixers, I'm not scared about. They always seem to find a way to fizzle out, kind of like the Knicks in the postseason. Cavaliers always can give the Knicks hiccups. The Magic, not too concerned about, but they can. If the Knicks play them in the playoffs, I see how they could be like the Pistons last year when the Knicks played them in the playoffs. Miami, always a wild card. Eventually, though, I think they're going to fire their coach, and I like Spoelstra, but I feel like it might just be time to go. And then you have teams under 500. I got to admit, I'm really not scared of any teams except for the Celtics. Because, dude, here's the crazy thing. The team that was in the NBA Finals, last year is the 6-31. By far the worst winning percentage team of the year. Indiana Pacers. I understand Halliburton's hurt, but like, dude, for anyone who used to say Halliburton's overrated, right? Like, dude, they were in the finals last year. They were the worst team in the NBA this year. Indiana. And I understand like other players and blah, dude, they are 6-31. All right. In NBA standings. 2024 to 25. Let me find that. They're 15-32, which, by the way, it's not like some insane record, but they're 15-32 and they went to the finals. Dude, they're on pace. All right, 162 win percentage, right? Roughly. Let's just do 160. Let's just do 163. Actually, no, fuck that. 6 plus 31 is 37. So 6 divided by 37. 162. All right, let's just do 163. Argument's sake. 82 times 0.163. They're on pace to win between 13 and 4. Worst NBA record all time. I think it's technically a season that wasn't 82. All right, the worst NBA record of all time belongs, to the 11-12 Charlotte Bobcats, I remember, who finished with a 7-50, 106. So they actually have a better winning percentage by like a lot than the Bobcats in a lockout shortened season, while the 72-73 Sixers hold the record for the most losses in a full 82. That's 9-73. All right, so the Pacers they're on pace to beat that. That's a good thing. Who's the worst Western Conference? The Pelicans, which I understand Zion. Dude, I watch Zion play, and his leaping ability is crazy. But he's like a glorified Blake Griffin, basically. He doesn't make. I watch the guy play. I've seen it. He played the Knicks. I don't see him making any of his team. He just gets the ball and charges, which that's great. That's like one aspect of LeBron's game, but a lot of players could do that. I shouldn't say that, but I mean like a lot of players could only do that. Like he puts up good stats, but he is not. He's kind of what a college player and a one-on-one player would be great. Like if you're playing this guy one-on-one, how are you going to stop him? Like how? Because you can play away from him as much as you want, if he decides to make his move, even though you have some distance to like help your defense in stopping, he's just too powerful. He's going to get by you one-on-one. So the whole, I'll just play away from him so then I force him to shoot. He doesn't have to. He's like at least good enough to get by you, even with you giving him distance between you two. Look at these numbers. They're great numbers. His efficiency shooting, good. It's probably around average. I don't know what the average is this year. 22 points a game, 6 rebounds a game, 3 assists, a steal, half a block. He puts up stats. He puts up numbers, and that's with only 28 minutes played per game. But that's the thing. He doesn't really make his teammates better. He doesn't play all season, and he's hurt a lot. Well, I mean he doesn't play. Like he's just, and listen, he's making his money. I'm sure he's trying his fucking ass off. He's only 25. He might be 26 now. I forget. But it's just they're the worst team in the league in the West. That's terrible. These teams never win. Even when he's on the floor, it's not like they're insane. Like they don't turn into like the Thunder or the Spurs. But going back to the Knicks, yeah, the Knicks themselves are. If they have to play the Celtics, yeah, there's a chance they'll probably. The Celtics in my mind should be favored if all teams are healthy outside of Tatum. That's not even saying if Tatum comes back or not. Which I don't know if he actually has a chance of coming back for the majority, if not the whole postseason. Like if they meet later in the postseason, like the semifinal or like the semi-conference finals or the conference finals, is Tatum going to be back? I understand, like, hey, he's going to be rusty, and hey, he's going to have limited minutes. But if the Celtics and the Knicks are roughly the same team record-wise going into the postseason, and then you add a Jason Tatum to any level, I mean, that's not good. That's not good at all. And I understand the Knicks beat the Celtics, but dude, like 2 years ago, the Celtics were the champions, right? Then last year, yes, the Knicks beat the Celtics, but the teams are different. There's some different players on the bench. The Knicks have a totally different coach. They're playing a different play style. Who knows what's going to happen at the trade deadline? Dude, fuck that. The two teams I wouldn't want to face are the Celtics. I wouldn't want to face if all players are healthy, like Hart's back obviously on the Knicks, and let's just say, because I don't want to make the hypothetical too unreal. Let's just say 50% of Tatum's back. He's back, but minutes restriction, and because of that, and just getting back to playing NBA ball, a little rusty, right? So you have that for the Celtics. You have everyone healthy for the Pistons and the Knicks, and I'm going to go with the Cavs. Honestly, I would want to face the Celtics last, but I never do the whole, I hope the Celtics lose so I don't. No, it's like I always hate that argument because it's like, no, if the other team beat them, then they're right now better than them. So it's going to be hard regardless. But in terms of, I shouldn't say who I don't want them to play. I should say this. The team that I think would give the Knicks the biggest fit would be that Celtics team that I just put forward, then the Cavaliers, then the Pistons, and then I would go 76ers. I really don't think the Raptors or the Magic are that much. Honestly, I would, if you're asking me who would give a better fight, I would say the Miami Heat over the Raptors and the Magic. Maybe I'm being a little back in the past biased, but I think the Knicks match up really well with the Raptors, and I just think the Magic are kind of like the Pistons of last year, where they might give the Knicks some fits, but you kind of know, all right, yeah, this went 6 games, but you knew at the end of the day the Knicks were going to beat them in the series. The Celtics, though, no, it could go either way. The Sixers, I think the Knicks should win that, but I don't think it would be that easy. I wouldn't be stunned if the Sixers won it. The Cavs can easily, I shouldn't say easily, but they can beat them, and the Pistons are a really good team this year. And they've already beaten the Knicks in the regular season. I understand it's a different game, blah, blah, blah. But still, they're a good team. So that's what it's been. And then in terms of the actual play, it's the same stuff. He's a weird wrecking ball of a player offensively. He can get into the paint, but he kind of doesn't have a move, Cat, he kind of like gets to the 26 mile of the marathon, but that last point two is all improv. He's never developed. It's not like he has like a baby skyhook on the regular. He doesn't have a quick move to the right or whatever, or to the left and then dunks it. Like, he doesn't have that, and he doesn't have like really I shouldn't say dominant, because he can be dominant because of his size and his ability, but he doesn't have like a surefire thing like move to get to the rim in the key. It's just really odd, but that's just what it is. He has a great 3-point shot, especially for his size. He's kind of like, I'd say Porzingis in a way offensively, but I feel like Cat, I don't know, I feel like Cat has a better handle of the ball than Porzingis. I think he can be a little bit more creative with the ball, even starting from the perimeter, than Porzingis. And then defensively, leaves I shouldn't say a lot to be desired, but he leaves a little to be desired, honestly. But he's benefited when Mitch is out there, because then you have like two big like Mitch. The way they're playing him this year is great. He can't be a 35 plus minute guy. His body just can't hold up that way. Actually, let me look at what he's playing. He's probably playing between 22 and 28 minutes a game. Since stats. I'm sorry, I'm so stuffy right now. All right, let's see how much is he playing. 20? Oh, wait, less. Wow, 18. He's averaging 18 minutes a game. And he's not he's only played 24 games. And the Knicks record is 23-30. Like, he's missed 12 games, right? Yeah, 24. They've played 30. Yeah, 12 games. He's missed 12 games. He's missed a quarter of the season, and he plays less than half of the games. But guess what? He's averaging more than his career average in total rebounds. More in offensive rebounds than his career average. He actually led the league in I'm looking at this. 2022 and 2023 led the league in 4.5 offensive rebounds per game at 27 minutes a game. He's playing 18.8, let's just say 19 minutes a game. He's averaging 4.5 offensive rebounds. He is huge for them defensively when he is on the floor. And offensively. I mean, the offensive board, those are extra shots. Like, dude, averaging 4.5 offensive rebounds is huge. You are giving your team more than 4 more offensive possessions. That's huge, especially for a team that for the majority of the season has been great from the 3-point line. Then you have his efficiency field goal percentage, which is basically 2/3, 66, 67%, which is great. Obviously, he doesn't take a lot of shots, though. He averages 4 points a game. So if you were, let's just say, for argument's sake, you were to double his minutes, which would be 38 minutes a game, he'd be averaging 9 points and 17 boards. That's fucking good, man. With elite defense. Because here's the thing. I've been down on him for a while because he's always injury prone. But man, dude, his defense is so much better this year. Probably because he's not playing so much. He's not getting dog tired the whole game. Because when you watch him play, and it's probably like he always has his mouth open when he breathes, so it's not a good look. Not saying like he looks. I'm just saying it's not a good look in terms of he always looks gassed. Which there's probably a lot of times he's not, but he looks gassed and he'll play gassed. And so I don't want to say he's not well conditioned. It's just I don't know, his body. Like, he's gonna get more minutes in the postseason, hand down. But they are limiting his minutes. But also, I gotta be a little bit more like fair. If you look at it, I understand these aren't games started, but total games throughout his career. I'm gonna go through the years from his rookie year to now, right? 66, 61, 31. Now that's the 2020-2021 season. So did they have a full season? I forget. 2020-21 NBA standings. 60 plus 12, 72. No, that's right. It was a 72 game schedule. So it was a shortened season, but he played less than half. Do they have a full season for the 2019? I think they did. I think that was the bubble championship. So they played 6 plus. Huh. So they also played 72 games for both seasons? No. 67, 66. Oh, some teams played less and some teams played more games. Yeah, this is 65. Okay. See, I'd have to go back to remember. Like, if someone's like, yeah, remember they did this, I'd be like, oh, that's right. But, okay. But they played a shortened season for that year, and he played 61 games. All right, so 66. All right, rookie year to now, 66 games, 61 games, 31, 72, 59, 31, 17, 24. So, to be fair, from his rookie season to his 5th season, he didn't miss a ton of games when you think about it, because a lot of these guys play 60-something to the low 70s in terms of games with all these rest days. Like 66 games, you can get a guy who's like fully healthy for the year and play that many games. There's just they do all these 61 games, 31 out of a 70-something game schedule. Yes, that's a big chunk miss. But then 72 games, 62 started. That's a lot. That's a lot of games. And then 59 games. That ain't bad. But 2 seasons ago, besides this one, 31. That's bad. Last year, 17. Bad. Showed up in the playoffs big, though. So this year, he's probably going to play, I would roughly say, how many? Yeah, he's probably going to play 40 some odd. So he's going to play half a season. And he's going to play like he's going to play half a season. He's going to average half the minutes that a regular everyday starter would average. So, yeah, he's a 50% player in the regular season. But in the postseason, those minutes will increase. So you really just hope he can stay healthy, because defensively he is great. He is a void offensively, but the team's so spread out now, and they have an offensive big man on the floor with him when Cat's on. Like, the way they play offense, they can have him be that pillar in the paint and have 3-4 guys on the perimeter passing the ball back and forth. It sucks that the thing that sucks about him the most, well, outside of the injuries and the minutes restrictions, which are two big things, is his full-on inability to score. He has no offensive game. Outside of like alley-oop dunks and like offensive rebound dunks, he's got no offensive game. If he could just have any type of I'm not even getting into the free throw percentage thing. If he could just have any type of shot, then oh my god, this offense would be electric, because he is literally a void offensively, and it does hinder the team in that aspect. But yeah, when him and Cat are on the floor, and the other starters, like defensively, they can do well. What's really hurting them in this losing streak is Josh Hart, because and actually I talked about this before. Thibodeau was a great coach for the dog days of the NBA. The dog days are January and February. It is just like no one cares about January, February NBA basketball. It's all about postseason football right now. No one cares about the NBA. No one cares. It is the most boring time in the NBA is January and February. And even March could be boring, but you have, because the reason why March can also be boring is like the whole, but end of the season, people are trying to get into the playoffs. It's like 2/3 of the NBA make the playoffs. Like literally 2/3 of the NBA make the playoffs. Oh my God. I just coughed I can't. Yeah, all right. All right. No more Knicks talk though. Everyone's gonna. No one's listening to this. No one's listening to me talk about the Knicks. But oh shit, this is like one of my longest fucking solo episodes ever. Do I have anything else to talk about? Oh, I saw in Florida, there's like a bunch of snakes. I gotta admit, I got a little upset that they're killing these little fuckers. I like snakes. I'm like the only person in the fucking world who likes snakes. I fucking like snakes. They're cool as hell, dude. And I think they're cute. I really do. It sucks that they have like a retarded reptilian brain. Like there's really just ding, 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 nothing going on in there. You do kind of wish they kind of had a little bit of a puppy dog brain. But I like snakes. I think they're cool. I think they're cool. But yeah, that's that. I'll name this episode I Like Snakes. Huh? I like turtles. Well, we'll go with that, huh? Yeah.